My bottom screen has been stuck on this stupid thing for about 10 minutes now. I didn't think it was supposed to be there that long. Just out of sheer pettiness for how much I really dislike the Rotom decks, I'm not touching the bottom screen. But at the same time, this is the worst user experience I have ever had in any game ever. Holy shit. Anywho, hello. Welcome back. I am still in a great mood for playing this game. Why do I do this to myself? To be fair to the game, it's still a fun game. It's just programmed so poorly. Holy crap. I actually have no idea where I'm supposed to go because I can't see where I'm supposed to go. And I'm gonna be salty about it. I could probably get rid of it by opening up this thing. Nope, never mind. I'm not allowed to see anything about this game. So I'm gonna wander until I get interrupted by a cutscene. I'm sure that's gonna come up soon enough too. And I ended up in, oh, Diglett's Tunnel. Actually, funnily enough, this is kind of where I wanted to go. Hello. A lot of people. Who are you? Ace, wasn't it? That is me. This cave really is something, you know? It's overflowing with these Pokemon called Diglett, and they're getting really out of hand. I came to this place looking for a different Pokemon, actually. Mediocre trainers can't even get through. I'm a little bit better than a mediocre trainer. Not by much, just a little bit. How's your island challenge going? I have the hiccups. I had pizza for dinner, and it's coming back to bite me. Let me see which crystals you've earned. I've earned a lot of them. Have you made it to our dimensional research lab yet? Traveling about for your island challenge is about more than just trials, you know? Have a look around while you're at it. I would actually rather be in here. Although I would rather switch a different Pokemon besides a slow Pokemon up front because this game's stupid mechanic of not being able to actually run away from things. Who do I want though? Because the thing is, there is a Pokemon in here. I want to have a Pokemon that I can make evolve. Because even when I played through... You're not going to let me, are you? Bruh. Well, at least my map is back. I think I can just run in circles, can't I? So, yeah, there's a Pokemon in here that can make it evolve. And the Pokemon is also a 10% encounter rate, so hopefully I can find it fairly soon. It's better than a 1%. The problem, though, is it takes forever to actually evolve it. It's Larvitar. The Pokemon I'm looking for is Larvitar. Theoretically, I should be able to find it. And I actually looked it up. I can just find it in the regular cave. I think this cave only has maybe one floor. I didn't actually check how many floors this have. Have. English is my first language, I promise. The thing is, 10% is asking a lot for a game series that is known to kick me while I'm down. But in the meantime, I'll just take out every Zubat that shows up and I can actually run from all the Diglett. Can't use Charge Beam or Side Beam with my Psychonaut because they don't really deal any damage. One of them deals 0 damage whatsoever. Okay. Trying to learn Crunch. That's actually pretty good. I think I got rid of Bite. I guess it's well worth taking out all the Zubat in here. Funny thing is, Zubat's supposed to be a 60% encounter rate. Diglett's only supposed to be 30. And then Larvitar's a 10. But I found a lot more Digletts than I found anything else in here. Which makes sense, it's called Diglett's Tunnel, but... I mean, I'm looking at the encounter rates here, and... Oh look, a Diglett. I've come across like maybe 15-ish Pokemon already. None of them are the ones I'm looking for. The worst part is, if I get a bad nature on Larvitar, you know damn well I'm going out of my way to catch a different one. In the meantime, I'll just keep collecting experience off of Zubat. Hey, there you are. It's about time. Gotta be a little bit careful dealing damage on this thing, because I don't want to actually knock it out. I'm a little bit concerned about using Psybeam. I think I'm actually just gonna switch. And hope you don't go for a rock move. Oh, of course you do. And it's one of the strongest ones. Okay. I'm probably dying here. That's fantastic. I'll go for crunch. I'm faster than you, why? Not anymore, I'm not. Thankfully, you are now half health. I can toss the ball. Hope for the best. I have Ultra Balls, right? Yes, we do. Okay, good. Of course not. Now, I know I'm holding the scope lens, but if you could not crit when I don't want you to, just quick attack, small chip. Oh, damn. Of course it crits. Speaking of chip. Can I catch you now, please? You have 1 HP. Would you just stay in the ball? What? Well, that's sad. Okay, look, you don't have any friends. Sorry to rub it in. I'll be a friend. Just stay in the ball. Okay, did I offend you in some way? You can do that multiple. Oh, I guess you can only actually call once. Oh, hey. Now I get 2 chances. I don't actually, but hey. I was actually about to click Razor Leaf, and I just remembered that's a 2 target. It targets both sides of the field, and it would actually absolutely knock both of them out. I guess I'll bite one of them. You can't call, so I'll get rid of you. I mean, the original one can't either, but I can chip a little bit more accurately with the other one, I think. Right, my speed. And here's where I get Rock Slide flinched into oblivion. Sadly, I have to stick with Quick Attack so I don't get flinched. Although, you haven't gone for Rock Slide. I don't remember what Chip Away does. I think it just bypasses any defense boost I might have. Like, Sacred Sword. Uh-oh. Pretty sure I do die now if I get hit with a Rock Slide. I guess I can use Dusk Balls. It's actually a little bit more fitting for your final evolution, to be fair. Oh, come on. It's about time. Watch this be a bad nature. I gotta do this all over again. It is in fact a female, so it's Mrs. Sandy to you. How is Mrs. Sandy's stats? That is the question. Plus defense, minus defense. That's lax? Yeah. I mean, I don't hate it. Actually gives me a little bit of an option to try to go for a mixed attacker if I wanted to, because Tyranitar actually gets some pretty decent coverage in terms of both physical and special moves. Not the greatest speed, if I remember correctly. They're like 62 or something. It's like some weird number. But you are pretty slow. Faster than Vikavolt, at least. Somewhat stubborn. Yeah, you don't say. Okay, so I got my window covering up my bottom screen. I can't see now. I got some changes done here. Mrs. Sandy now holding Quick Claw, so hopefully you can actually attack at a respectable pace. I got rid of Chip Away, because Chip Away ignores, like I said, it ignores stat buffs, like Sacred Sword does. But it ignores, like, defense drops. So if I was to use Screech until it's -6 and then go for Chip Away, it still just deals the same amount of damage as though I never used Screech in the first place. It's a decent move in case somebody wants to set up like a bunch of Iron Defense or something. Brick Break is a little bit better, I think. Scary Face still on there just for speed control, even though I have Quick Claw. I was looking at Smart Strike because I got that TM last video, I think video before. I got that TM anyway. Nothing can learn it. And I was looking up on Bulbapedia. There's a lot of Pokemon just across the last 3 generations, 7, 8, 9, that can sort of learn it, but like they only get it in later generations, or they don't. They get it, but their evolution does. Apparently Togetic can learn it by TM, but Togekiss can't in this game. It seems like that's corrected in Generation 8, but yeah, Gen 7, some Pokemon can learn it, but their evolutions can't, and it's like a weird selection of Pokemon that can. Like, for example, Blitzel. That Pokemon exists in Gen 7, can't learn it, but it gets that ability in Gen 9. Sawsbuck doesn't get it here, but gets it in Gen 9. If I was to have somehow Cobalion, which is a steel type Pokemon, doesn't get it here, but gets it in the next 2 gens. But for some reason, they gave it to Thundurus. I don't understand. Only if it's in its incarnate form, but not its actual attacking form. The Therian form it doesn't get. Nothing here makes sense. I can now see my map, which is fantastic. Okay, I thought I got interrupted by a cutscene, but no, the game is just struggling. Go Nebby, use Splash. You're becoming a great trainer. Doesn't understand the command. I was just acting like I was ace. You stop that. I am one of a kind. You always seem to end up getting hurt, Nebby. Seeing that pained me just as much as if I was the one being hurt. But if I could become as strong as Hao and Ace are, then maybe things would be different. If only. Hi, it's me. Oh, hello. Alright, she also says hello. I feel like it's been a while since we last met, and it was a fantastic long while. There's a laboratory here that studies the dimensions. Did you know? I was told to come here, actually. The professor is waiting to meet you. I'm aware. How are your trials? It must be quite trying to do 3 in a row. It was nice not having to be interrupted between each one of them, I must say. It was no problem. Wasn't any trouble for you to tackle all 3 of Akala Island's trials? I suppose that explains it. The reason you look so content and understood by Brion there. Oh yeah, I forgot I switched my team around. Everybody's not complimenting Charjabug for no reason now. Now they're complimenting my starter Pokemon for no reason. And more sparklies. And a secret path, hello. Free item. I will sell that. I think this is where I'm supposed to go. Probably could have read the sign outside. I skipped your first bit of dialogue. Reminds me of something I heard about some rare Pokemon that I can use rings to teleport. So what? What did you say? Oh, dimensional research. Gotcha. Use rings to teleport itself. Are you talking about Hoopa? Isn't that a thing? How does Hoopa work? I missed out on Gen 6 and Gen 7, so all the special event legendaries and mythicals, I never really got to understand them. Which is a little bit ironic considering my channel mascot. Funnily enough, I've been looking into trying to use the, I guess it's called Pretendo. You can basically connect to old events from, well, Nintendo Network and I guess the Wi-Fi Club or whatever it was called way back in the day. It's been years, okay? But there's basically third-party servers that you can connect to if you have a DS, if you want to get like the old Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, Black and White events. Now, seeing if there's a way to do that with this game, and if there's a way to do that with an emulator. Turns out no and no. I can do that if I have an actual 3DS that's been, I guess, jailbroken. I have like homebrew applications on it, and then I can connect, and I have to download and install a whole bunch of side things to get there. And even then, it's still kind of glitchy and doesn't always work. Then I considered I could just use PK Hex for things, but that's a little bit more cheaty than I'm willing to go into. Besides, if I was to do that, I would only be getting Marshadow anyway, but I don't need to worry about it. I'm just here to play the game, not experience every single thing that the game ever had to offer. I started this game understanding that I would be missing out on a few things. And I'm okay with that, honestly. This game is just fun enough that I don't need them. Who are you talking to? I really hope her name is actually Honey. Nope, it's Professor Burnett. She runs the Dimensional Research Lab. Oh, okay, that's okay then, never mind. I'm glad you're talking to her, not to Lily. You're Ace, right? Yes, that's me. And that is a magnemite in your hair. Lily said you're the reliable sort. Why is she lying to people about me? 3 months ago, I found Lily lying on a beach. And you didn't just leave her there. Kind of you, but damn you. Cosmog in her bag, also unconscious. I'm guessing that's what happened after the events of the intro movie cutscene thing at the very beginning of the game. No How today, and it's nice and quiet. He's out doing his own thing, making a ruckus. Probably doing something with some Pyukumuku somewhere. He'll be the real deal someday. People are just lying left and right, aren't they? He could even become a kahuna. See what I mean? Bruh. Okay, well, you say his name too many times, and like Beetlejuice, he just shows up. Whoa! Ho! I don't see any problem with what you said there. Okay, so that wasn't really anything worthwhile, honestly. Don't get me wrong, it's a little bit useful for, like, bits of lore. But she just said that the Ultra Beast and the Guardians of the Alola just fought each other a long time ago. And there's the potential for another Ultra wormhole to open up. Cool story, bruh. That was literally all she said. It can happen, and it happened in the past. But she did say that if I want to learn more information, I can read the books on her bookshelf, but this just talks about Bronzong. That's a slowpoke. I'm trying to... Oh, there are many writings about the inner dream zone that exist between reality and... Okay, that tells me nothing about wormholes, brother. Why is he blocking my path? Go see what you can learn from... Bruh. I just tried to read the books. It just hit me. You. I did not. I'm not using battle boxes. I kind of can't. Something about VS Recorder. There's a man named Moan. That's cool. Can I go now? Do I have to talk to you again? We recorded several known relationships between Pokemon and different dimensions in books. You can find them on the bookshelves in this lab. So you say. I guess it was talking to you. I wanted to learn more about Nebby. I mean, about Cosmog. You can call it Nebby, it's fine. I decided to come speak to Professor Burnett, but I got lost along the way and ended up wandering about until I collapsed on the shore. She listened to my story, staying up all night to hear it all, and then she even got her husband, Professor Kukui, to lend me his loft to stay in. She told him to help me investigate Nebby's origins, too. Professor Burnett has been so kind, and she's still helping me try to find a way to get Nebby back to its own home. She's been like a real mother to me. Ooh, that actually kind of hits different now that I know the story of the game. I won't spoil it here because there might be somebody that's watching this video that's not aware, but that kind of hurts. How about that? If Ultra Beasts are really out there, I wonder what kind of moves they can use. Okay. You finished all 3 of Akala's trials. Woo. Now comes the big match against Olivia, the Island Kahuna. It's the biggest and baddest trial of them all here on Akala. The grand trial. And she just spawns out of nowhere. Hello. Olivia's house is past Digless Tunnel. I'm guessing that I can finally go there now. It's in Kone City. That's a funny name. I also have some things I want to talk to Professor Burnett about, so I'll stay here. Being able to go to more places really makes you feel like you're going along with a partner. If you say so. Yeah, you just go back to standing in one spot. Okay, I'm so glad to see that you're eager to go to new places. Later. A new cutscene. Hello. Oh, okay. Well, so much for potential to happen. It's actually happening. What was that just now? Looked like a crack in the sky. Don't stare directly into it. So you made it through all 3 Captain's trials. You should go meet Kahuna. Yes, I'm already aware. Get out of here, guy. Please, leave me alone. I really wish my Rotom Dex will learn to shut the hell up. Forgot to go back and heal. But yeah, if anybody knows how to get rid of those stupid crap on the bottom screen, Like, it doesn't matter if I heal, doesn't matter if I buy anything, doesn't matter if I open up a different menu. It just never goes away, and I can't see anything about the map. Like, as long as this is here, I actually don't have a town map. Who in the development of this game actually thought that this was good? Like, actually, this is stupid. It just stays there. I guess I'm not allowed to see what's in the tunnel. And it just keeps talking again, the same exact thing. To be fair, it's just a bunch of Zubat and Diglett in here, and an occasional Larvitar. But it's still annoying. Let me see which crystals you've earned. See if you even passed Malo's trial. It's about time you had some fun with me. The Diglett have settled down too. If you are as strong as you appear, you should be able to make it through this cave. So you say, I just can't navigate through it. I'm actually mad at this. It is so stupid. Kone City is where your shop is. Sounds cool. Now you're just telling me something else I don't care about. Bruh, shut up. Thank you. And I still can't even navigate through this, but okay, well. It's just actually completely ineffectual. So glad that it exists. Did I click the wrong one? I guess I did. That's not the right one either. Bruh. I knew I'd get there eventually. And there's the Firestone I could have used to get a Flareon. Supposedly riding on ride Pokemon is supposed to also decrease your chances of meeting wild Pokemon, but that doesn't actually really seem to be much of the case here. With Livia in charge, we finally managed to make some headway against those Diglets. Hi. Members of the Aether Foundation. I've met some of you. Seems like Team Skull was responsible for the Diglett in this cave getting so riled up and bringing them all up to the surface. Well, Team Skull is a group of troublemakers. You see, I'm so glad that these people are here to explain. Like, actually, every cutscene in this game is completely ineffectual. Free item. At least some of the items are kind of useful. Okay, well, you somehow didn't see me, so that's strange. Oh, that was alleged. Okay, well, now I'm down here. And I'm probably gonna have to fight that dude, aren't I? Let's get a replacement for the ball I used to catch Larvitar. I don't have to fight you, even better. So I probably should, just because I have a Larvitar that needs experience. Hello. Whether in battles or in digging tunnels, Pokemon are incredible. Yeah, but the games need work. Though I think I might make better headway if I actually put Larvitar up front, because Primarina doesn't really need the experience. But Sandy does. Oh, sorry, Mrs. Sandy. Still gotta keep up with the super repels, because I think there's some Pokemon that can still pop out at me. But I should be fine, because I have Rock Slide for the Zubats, and Brick Break for the Diglets. Ignoring you. Sentient Dust Clouds. Sure. Dig a hole. Don't tell me what to do. Maybe you should. For a grave. Because all your Pokemon are dead. I am being chased by Dust Cloud. Oh hey, another Larvitar. Larvitar v Larvitar. Mine is better though. Told you. Get smacked. Hello? Did I interrupt something? Let me guess, you took some laxatives and you're trying to wait till it passes, right? What is with the squatting? Just when things were starting to heat up, I got surrounded by Diglett and beat up. Right, you guys are rhyming. Since when can Diglett use beat up? Out of my way. I'm so mad, I don't want to hear it. Don't be mad because you were the fool that was dumb enough to be here right now. I'm mad for several other reasons, don't even. And he's here. I was wondering who you were playing around with without me and this Team Skull. So you told me that you followed me in here. Creepy. You want some? That's how we say hello. Nice knowing you, punks. Is this a multi-battle? It might actually be. Can I take my frustration out on how? Oh wait, I can just rock slide. Wasn't there a weird bug with the AI in the original Sun and Moon, where Hal would sometimes use his like Hydro Vortex if he had the Brion, and then target your own Pokemon? I'm glad you don't have that right now. And get Rock Slid. That's decent damage. Of course, if Eevee actually went for Quick Attack on the correct target, then that would be even better. Leafeon trying to learn Giga Drain. You are Adamant Nature. That means minus special attack. That means I don't get much use out of Giga Drain. I mean, I can heal back, but I have potions. Speaking of potions, I'll just let Eevee do all the work and still claim all the experience. Hey, you guys stay mad at each other. Get slapped. Step off. Enough with the beating up. I mean, you guys kind of got in our way and then tried to attack us, so I mean, we're just defending ourselves. If you guys will get out of the way and step off, as you say. Just a suggestion. We may not be trying to take over the world or nothing, then what is the purpose of you people? Why are you way too friendly? When I fight with you, it's like my Pokemon feel more at ease. Even though I literally just spent a turn letting you guys fight each other so I could heal up my own Pokemon and did nothing to help you. Yeah, okay. You really are some kind of trainer. I've been called worse. I'm selling that. It's pretty much like those Roto PP resorts you can get from the Roto Lotto. Oh god, that's foreshadowing that I don't want to hear. Settle down. Okay, somebody I haven't fought for experience. Get back here. Route 9. Short and sweet. Very short. Look at that. Already interrupted. I know this dude. One of my favorite characters in the entire series. A trial-going trainer you are. Looker is my name. I travel the world and many lands do I visit for my own private reasons. Alola is a nice place and so very peaceful. Most ideal for a vacancy. I was just in Coney Coney City where I got a most unusual stone at Miss Olivia's shop. I can just buy stones, really? Okay. No one here is so terrible as to try to create a new world or liberate all Pokemon from the trainers. Yes, peaceful indeed. References to Gen 4, Gen 5. Interesting that he doesn't reference Gen 6 because he lost his memory at one point. Though concerns I have about those reported sightings of the infamous Pokemon Mafia... What? Ah, forgive me for keeping you. I'll give you this Thunderstone if you forgive my rudeness. I bought 3 without thinking. So I can pretty much have evolved Eevee into anything I wanted on this island. Except Glaceon. Do have a good adventure, my child-going young trainer friend. Well, I'm in a better mood now. Doesn't matter what he's doing or what he says, Looker always cheers me up. Route 9 police station. Don't fight. Don't meet anyone's eyes. That... Okay. Avoid everybody. Gotcha. Hello. My partner at the back is acting really weird lately. Staring at the map. DD. Okay. What? I'm fighting a Ditto now? Actually, kind of convenient to have a Ditto here. I kind of want to catch you, but I don't know what's happening. Jesus Christ, your level. Okay. You're gonna transform and you outspeed me. How can I use this to my advantage? Actually, I think I'm just gonna scary face and drop your speed immediately. You do outspeed. Now you're a Larvitar who's extra slow. Works for me. Uh-oh. No, a taste of my own smack. Sadly, I gotta send in my bug type. I resist the smack. And I also have bug bite to chip away a little bit. Or a lot of it, damn. Dart's been kind of hungry for battle, I guess. I don't get to use it very often. I should be fine tossing the ball, right? Can I actually catch this thing? I assume I can. I'm all out of Ultra Balls. I'll use a Great Ball. Catch myself a new Larvitar. Bruh. This feels a little familiar. I guess Dust Ball counts for nighttime. And I get a level from Miss Sandy. I'm gonna call it Blobbert. A Ditto was disguised as my partner. Are the Ditto 5 responsible for what even? The Ditto 5 love humans so much that they transform into humans. They are very troublesome. They mean no harm, but they mess up people's relationships, so they are registered as wanted Pokemon. They could be registered as something worse if they're transforming into humans. Where in the world did my partner go? That is kind of a good question, actually. Ditto just stole a police officer. That, again, shows how ineffectual the police are in these games. Oh look, another Ditto. Let me smack him. Oh wait. I had a cold and was in bed for a while. And you didn't think to call in to work? And the cold is contagious. Thank you for finding out that that a Ditto was disguised as my partner. Take this as thanks. Sure. I won't say no. Lately in Coney City, there are sightings of people who might actually be Ditto. I'm investigating these cases. You found out that my partner was actually a Ditto. It would be reassuring if I could get you help. Yeah, keep paying me. I'll be happy to. I'll reward you for your cooperation. I expect you to. And for that in Coney City, there's the seller who interacts with customers in a bizarre way. A Ditto may be involved. Defeat or catch a Ditto. Either way, report to me. Absolutely. Officer Ace on the case. Hello, I am busy working for you. I'm assuming that this is Coney. Hey, Delibird. A friendly bird. Time to find somebody who's being strange. Is it you? No, but I'm glad to talk to you. Hello. Oh, I'm kind of okay. I'm talking to you. I mean, I might as well just buy every single one of these. Considering I'm going to be getting a whole bunch of money soon anyway. How many shops are there? Oh god, the camera. I don't think I need one in the town. I just feel like I can walk over here. What the hell? Before I go in there, yeah, I don't care. Opposite of the town, you can find a memorial hill and the ruins of life. You can feel the presence of the ancient kings of Alola there. Yeah, another backstory that would be a lot more interesting than Legends ZA. Totem stickers. Okay. Everybody in this town is weird. How am I supposed to find the Ditto? Wouldn't you like some lovely smelling incense? No, I think I'm fine. Got in a spat with Trumbeak while traveling, but now we're closer than ever, so we're gonna take a photo together, and then it's gonna hate you forever. Do you wanna know if your Pokemon feel friendly towards you? Sure. Check my cha. It feels incredibly close to you. Nothing makes it happier than being with you. Nothing makes me happier than having an OP Pokemon, so I can reciprocate. Okay, does this been dead? Talk to you first. Wasn't worth it. Although there's a sticker. 27 now. Magma. Captain Kyowe gave me this magma. All I got was a Z crystal. What the hell? I am easily sidetracked. Hello. No pass, but I'm not trying to get past you. Please don't hurt me. I'm now stealing from the purple pass. Wonderful. Olivia here. This is purple pass. It watches the shop when I'm away. I still misread that somehow. I don't know how, but I know I did. I know I asked you to meet me here, but there's been a change of plans. Come meet me at the Ruins of Life past Memorial Hill when you can. Was that what you got from the Delibird? Okay, I was wondering why my controls were still locked. Pass. I'm trying to, if you'd let me. I am being given a gift. Thank you, you strange mustachioed Pokemon. Turns out I actually cannot pass. Oh, I can pass. Hello. There's a few Stuffle in here. And a sticker. It's one of the Stuffle toys. Not even an actual Stuffle. Stuffle toys that can move. They're really popular among single women. Why? Oh, there actually is an actual Stuffle. And it's staring at me. Goodbye. I was concerned because there's a bunch of toys, but she still has a pet bed and a bone and toys and stuff. I thought that Olivia was going crazy. Actual crazy cat lady and Pokemon. Oh, there's a Pokemon Center. Hello, how'd I miss you? So I did more research. I probably should have done this a few episodes ago, so I wasn't trying to waste too much of my time. You can't really make it evolve in this game. I mean, you can, but not until you become champion. You don't even get the keystone until you become champion, and then you talk to Dexio and Sina again. Then they talk to you about mega evolving and all that good stuff. So yeah, I'm not going to actually be able to evolve my Tyranitar, unfortunately. Though I don't regret catching this thing, because I've actually never used a Tyranitar except in like VGC settings. And so I'm kind of curious how well it handles in just a casual playthrough. I mean, I've used Larvitar before, but because it's in a experience group that's a lot slower to raise. I mean, I fought so many Pokemon and I've actually already got a few levels on everybody else. Chaw's already level 30, for God's sake. This thing is still level 24. It's taking quite a bit of experience. It still needs 1,000 and it's halfway through the level. Compared to this thing, which would be probably like around 700. This thing's at 800. At level 30, this thing is just barely above that, and it's below that halfway mark. Like, it takes a while. Oh, hello, you're actually about to level up. So, I don't regret catching a Larvitar, but I'm not as excited as I was catching it. Free sticker. 29 now. Strange boat. I can't hop on. Sad. Is it your boat? Hello? Should I risk a broken heart, or should I not and live in uncertainty? Why are you so deep? What's wrong? Bye! Oh, sure, bye. Okay, I feel like I've searched every single building, talked to every single NPC. I still haven't found this Ditto. There's an item back here. Okay. I will take and immediately give. It's a fantastic item to give to Miss Sandy. Boosts up both of my defenses by 50% as long as I can still evolve. Can I not go up here? That is the most tantalizing sparkle I've ever seen in my life. Please just let me. Okay, whatever. This game. Okay, the police officer just says it's a seller that acts weird. I talked to everybody behind the counter. I talked to everybody in front of counters. I talked to all the customers. Even talked to this Meowth. and it won't stop talking. Like, I've actually wasted... Wow, I've already wasted like almost an hour on this. Oh my god. How did I skip you? I remember coming inside the photo studio to get stickers. I just... Toe. Okay, so clearly I haven't talked with everybody. Hi. Welcome back. Let's begin some herbs with Captain Malo. I'll start selling herbs again, so come see me. I will not. Finally found him. The herb seller was a Ditto. I wonder his interactions with customers were bizarre. If you say so, I didn't actually get to interact with the dude except to tell him to buzz off. Although its appearance may be exactly the same, it can't speak a word. It says D. I'm sure it's somebody's name. I don't know. Thanks for the... That's even more. Hello. 16,000. Wait, I should talk to you again, shouldn't I? Find out who the next one is. There's 5 of them, right? The flavors of my favorite restaurant in Coney City. Okay, sure. Talk to the guy behind the counter, probably. I'm guessing the chef. Oh god, it's kind of sad that I now know where everything is in Coney City because I've been everywhere. Didn't I already talk to you, though? I am absolutely certain I already talked to you. You just got swapped out when I wasn't looking. Ditto. You managed to deal with a Ditto that was disguised as a chef. Back from his bathroom break, I guess. Okay, this makes 0 sense. Was someone cooking something? I have no idea. I have so many questions and my brain hurts. Hello, I'm back. Flavors have been different lately. Ditto was cooking. You guys will find any excuse for anything, won't you? I will happily find more as long as you keep increasing that money. People feel less stiff and tense in Coney. What? Isn't that a good thing? More and more people feel less stiff and tense. Huh? Is it one of you? It is you. Okay, hello. Managed to deal with the Ditto that was disguised as the Iomi massager. Okay. Hi, welcome back. Strange. People in town are raving about their massages, saying they make them feel like they're melting. But I was closed for a while. Strange. And you have nothing to say about that. You're with them, aren't you? The Ditto 5 is actually Ditto 6. The one Ditto that can actually speak, this chef doesn't count, apparently. Hi, I'm here, give me money. The massage therapist at the Iomi massage palace, or massage place. Massage palace sounds a lot more raunchy than massage place. A Ditto was giving people massages. That is also kind of creepy. If Ditto with such a melty body gave you a massage, the stiffness in your body would just melt away too. Pokemon logic. 24k. Hey, I'll take that. This is not about Ditto, but lately Olivia often gazes at the sea alone in Coney City. I wish I could be of help to her. Was I actually supposed to do this to get to the grand trial thing then? Wait. Didn't she have a promo pass that was telling me something? I've already forgot what it was saying. Isn't it in here somewhere? Can I read that letter again? Hey, I actually can. That's convenient. I know I asked you to meet me here. Yeah, I have to meet them at... Okay, so that's is still about a Ditto. Okay, good to know. Hi, Ditto. How are you? Something weird about hearing Dittos cry and seeing the human mouth move. You managed to deal with the Ditto that was disguised as Olivia. I mean, they're not really that difficult, just a couple smacks and takes care of them pretty easily. But I think that makes 5 now. I'm definitely gonna have to edit this video before I progress any further. I wasted so much time. I've already been recording for like an hour 24, not counting the 20 minutes it took me to find the Larvitar. And I've only beat up a few Ditto. The person who was gazing at the sea was actually a Ditto, not Olivia. Watching her from behind like that, bruh. This officer is creepy. He was so certain it was Olivia. Then again, with all this money, I'll just keep my mouth shut. I gave you one more gift as thanks for solving the cases and not blabbing my secrets to the public. I'm probably just gonna sell that. You managed to take care of the entire Ditto 5. Thank you very much for your cooperation. Ditto act weird and can't talk. If you say so. So now we can tell this guy's Ditto from humans. Why did the camera pan over? I get the feeling that he's still a Ditto. Maybe people near you may have been stalking Ditto without you knowing. Haha. D. Yeah, that wasn't ominous at all. What the hell? Yeah, okay. That's still a Ditto. Well, that took up way too much time. I didn't realize I'm already at like 50 minutes. My bad. Guess that means I'm gonna have to end the video here. But I pretty much did everything there is to do in town. I mean, it's all a bunch of shops. There's a lighthouse I can't really access. There's a boat. It's pretty much everything there is as far as I know. But I think I'm supposed to head here next, because this sign was saying this way to Memorial Hill and beyond at the Ridge of Life. I think that's where the next trial is supposed to be, so hopefully you guys have enjoyed. If so, feel free to drop a like, or even a dislike. It doesn't hurt my feelings. More items I just barely can't reach, and for some reason he can sort of see me. But you can also hit the subscribe, get notified of any future uploads. I don't want to progress too far in case there's a cutscene. Well, until next time, where I get to go check this place out, grab that item because it's tantalizing. Sparkle. And I get to go see what this whole Ruins of Life thing is all about, because I think that's supposed to be some Tapu location. I think this dude out here was talking about it. Tapu Lele. Like one of the few actually good Tapus. But until then, take care.